News.
Well, a protest is being held downtown tonight. People speaking out against the dumping of nuclear waste.
This comes after the Citizens Oversight Committee filed a lawsuit against the Coastal Commission to block a permit allowing the Southern California Edison Company to bury 3.6 million pounds of nuclear waste 100 feet from the ocean. KUSI's Dan Plant joins us live now with more on this story. Dan?
Yeah, good evening. We're in Horton Plaza because this is where the protest came to an end earlier today. And boy, it was a very colorful protest. Take a look at the video. They actually started in front of the courthouse. And the reason they started in front of the courthouse was because today was supposed to be a court hearing. Mike Aguirre versus Southern California Edison. And that didn't happen. That didn't happen because it was postponed so the two parties can come together and maybe come to a solution without a court order. Mike Aguirre, of course, is a former city attorney. He has been suing Southern California Edison to get this 3.4 million pounds of nuclear waste off the coast and into an appropriate storage facility far, far away from the ocean, like in the desert, where there's already storage facilities built. Well, while this was very colorful and there were mermaids and there were people dressed up in their hazmat suits, the message behind this is critically important. Here's a couple folks talking about it.
We're talking 3.6 million pounds of high-level nuclear waste, only 100 feet from the ocean and only inches above the high water mark. This is what they're planning. And putting it in thin stainless steel canisters only 5/8 of an inch thick. Guess what? They corrode right on the ocean. Guess what? You have tsunamis, earthquakes, you have all these risks.
And there's real fears that these containers can't handle the salt and stress and corrosion on the beach, where they're 3 feet above the water line. They're literally putting this stuff 3 feet above the salt water line in steel containers.
All right, so interestingly enough, we have learned a lot about those steel containers as well. The company that makes these steel containers that actually house this nuclear waste has said that they will guarantee, and this is in the contract, I read the contract, said that they will guarantee these steel containers for 25 years. Nuclear waste lasts for thousands and thousands of years. The guarantee is for 25. Obviously, you heard some of the arguments. It's an earthquake zone, potential tsunami. Now, they say that this thing could withstand an earthquake of 7.0. A lot of people are saying, what if it hits higher than 7.0? And of course, San Onofre is right in between all of those faults, including a connection to the San Andres Fault. So a lot of people are concerned about this. Instead of the court hearing today, though, as I said, those parties are meeting behind closed doors somewhere, and they are trying to hammer things out. And if Mike Aguirre gets his way, well, that stuff will be shipped far, far away into a desert. And obviously, you know, we all live on the ocean, right? We're all here. Most of us are here for the same reason, and that is we love the environment, we love the lifestyle, and we love the ocean. When we start talking about Fukushima and nuclear disasters, boy, that's a tough, tough deal. So they're trying to hammer this thing out without a court order. Mike Aguirre, Southern California Edison, and to some extent SDG&E, part owner of that as well. But today's demonstration basically is to say, look, this is happening. If you're concerned about this, you might want to get on board and join the effort to get that stuff out of here. If you're not concerned about it, so be it. All right, we're live in Horton Plaza. We'll have much more, a big wrap-up of this coming up tonight at 10 o'clock. And we are here in Horton Plaza where all kinds of things are going on at all times. We just missed a wedding shoot. They just took off, and there was a hip-hop concert going on as well. But it is beautiful down here. Good for anything, a protest or just hanging out.
Well, happy Friday and happy Easter to you, Dan. Thank you.
You bet. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you. Happy Easter to you.
Yeah.